Hey, what it do with the business is?
It is another week in the books with the On Deck TV show.
Who are you?
I am Spike Lou.
Man, holla at your boy Animal Brown, Animal_Brown if you're looking for me on social.
Absolutely, and I am Spike Lou on them same social sites. Holla at your boy AB. How was your Thanksgiving?
The holidays were smooth. Shout out to moms. Went back home for a little bit. She made a little mini Thanksgiving for the kid.
You was in and out the city, weren't you?
I was, listen,
What day you get there?
Sunday. Dipped on Tuesday.
Oh, you left when I was getting there.
I'm here for a short time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Huh.
But I'm not going to lie, though. Shout out to my moms. She hasn't cooked in a very long time.
Your mama stopped cooking?
For who she going to cook for?
That's true.
My mom has not cooked on a consistent basis for 15 years. And I'm not going to lie, it showed. I'm not even going to hold it.
Oh.
The mac and cheese didn't hit like it used to. She might have lost a step.
Oh, that's devastating.
I know, it hurt. It hurt. I'm not even going to lie. I was like, God damn, dude. The mac did not hit like how I remembered.
Damn,
but I'm shooting a bell because it's been a smooth 15 years since she done had to cook Thanksgiving.
Well, one thing you can't ever take from your mama. She gave me that chili recipe. Now I make the best chili in the world.
Oh, yeah, that chili was fire.
It was inspired by your mom.
Keep it alive because she probably can't do it no more. keep the recipe alive.
Your mama used to make the shit out of that chili. That shit was good as fuck.
But nah, it was smooth. What about yours?
Went to Nashville on Tuesday for my birthday. That was Wednesday.
Happy belated for sure.
Thank you. Appreciate that, my brother. Went to shout out to Duco's. They had something going on, like a brunch or something. That was cool. Went to some random birthday party. Let me not say random.
You just walked into somebody's birthday
No. So my homeboy, his sister got a bar.
Okay.
And the birthday party was there. He was like, let's pull up. And I was like, I don't know these people. But then when I got there, I did know it.
Okay.
He was like, you do know who this is. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Some Nashville.
Yeah.
Somebody
like, oh, okay. And then you get there and it's like plenty of people you know too. So it's like, oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, that was fun, man. I feel like I was there a little bit too long, but I am going back for the holidays.
That's how I be going
Christmas,
home.
right. But yeah, everything else was cool, man.
I will say, shout out to Black Friday though. 2 Chainz was at DBS Sounds. Shout out to DBS Sounds. He dropped the True Religion vinyl, the anniversary joint, and y'all,
that cover hard.
The denim sleeve.
That's fire.
Hard.
That's
Super
fire.
dope.
How the vinyl look?
Oh, that's a good question. I ain't even looked at the vinyl. I've been stuck on the damn sleeve. That's all. It's a denim.
That's cold.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's cold.
They killed this, so salute to him. He was there signing, hella cool. I asked him, are we getting that Soul Sample Static Selector album anytime soon?
What'd he say?
He said, yes, we're getting it at the top of the year. He said he's tired of fucking with it. He said, look, I'm tired of messing with it.
Bring it out, man.
It's dropping top of the year. He said, I'm rapping like a fool on them.
Drop it, man.
His words.
I want to hear that. Man.
And you gave me the 2 Chainz Pretty Girls Like Trap Music to get signed.
Appreciate that,
and
my
he got
brother.
I said, yo, this is my homeboy birthday, man. He a fan. He fucking with you heavy, bro.
Oh my God,
he said, what's his name, man? I got him.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The reason why I asked about the vinyl, because you see that these are
Oh, yeah, it's tough.
pink.
Yeah. Makes a whole bunch of sense.
So that's fire.
So salute to 2 Chainz, man. He kept it a hundo. And then real quick, my Black Friday was...
You went out for Black Friday?
I was active.
You beating old women up for Black Friday?
I did not go for any Hitachi Sachi TVs, or whatever the fuck they call. Shout out to DJ Money, man. We went to Trap Karaoke. Shout out to my girl Q.
Money.
Yo, it was super dope. Roscoe Dash came out random as fuck, I know. He came out, and Jermaine Dupri was there too, so I chopped it up with him for 2 seconds, let's be clear.
Yeah.
And I asked him about the Magic City soundtrack. I said, bro, you played a Killer Mike song on your vlog that didn't make the album with that Papa Was a Player sample. Where is that? I need that. Yeah. And he started laughing. He was like, man, we might put it out one day, but it just didn't make the cut.
Killer Mike actually talked about that on his podcast.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he said something happened with the... Actually, I don't know, but he did say he was mad that it didn't come out. He had the same question that you did. He was like, I don't know where that said or why it ain't out or why it wasn't on there, but he was like, that's what I was really wanting to do. But the other song, he said he was really passionate about too. So
that was a dope song. The song we got was fire.
Facts.
We could have got another. We could have added one more track on there. That'd have been fine.
Facts.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. He wasn't as short as I thought.
Did he have on like...
He had on Tim's.
There we go.
Okay, never mind. He's as short as I thought then. Never mind.
Because I've seen it before. He was as short as I thought. No disrespect.
No,
I was like,
salute
okay,
to JD,
man. About right. Yeah,
big fan.
Yeah, we might run into him outside. So.
Man, we got an action-packed episode, man. Y'all let us know how y'all holiday went too, for sure. We definitely want to know. Throw it down in the chat. What's your favorite Thanksgiving side? and how your Black Friday and all that good shit went. Action-packed episode, man. Your boy Ja Rule gets jumped backstage at a Brandy and Monica concert of all places. We'll talk about that.
Hey, getting jumped at the Boy Is Mine tour? That's nasty.
A public figure explains their erratic behavior and says they do it on purpose. We're going to talk if that's a good strategy. And The Game is dropping his first Gangsta Grillz album this Friday. We'll talk expectations. But first,
what we got?
Dipset alum Juelz Santana made an appearance on a podcast.
Can we call him alum of anything if he said this?
He made a bold statement. He said that math is more important than reading. So you really slick don't need to know how to read. But then he also said common sense was more important than both, math and reading. My question to you, was he right on any of these at all?
He was right on one of them I get into, but the first thing I will address is, you know how crazy it fucking sounds to tell somebody, hey man, you ain't got to learn how to read, dog. It ain't that important.
You got audiobooks now, bro.
That's insane, bro. You got to read stop signs, street names, menus, grocery store stuff. Like you can't exist without being able to read. And I know there's people that do it and read at a very low level and they look at pictures. That's fine.
R. Kelly, man. He illiterate.
Where he at now? That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't a long runway for niggas that can't read. I promise you that. Even if you can survive,
right,
you can't excel without being able to read. I don't see it. Math, I get what he's saying. He sound dumb to a smart nigga. You're going to need math because, of course, money and things of that nature. But people figure that shit out too. Like, you're more apt to figure that out before you are figuring out, like, and existing in the world without reading. I know niggas that can't do basic multiplication, but if you give them some money, they know how to money and shit. Okay. Like, so that's decent. The best part of what he said here is that common sense is better than both, because there are people that can't do both that got common sense that have excelled in this world. Okay. Having street sense, having common sense, being able to not just depend on book smart, that's going to take you a long way in any situation. Sure. So I see what he was saying with the common sense, but the fact that he opened his mouth and said any of this on a public platform is the reason that they're petitioning to take podcast microphones away from people, because Juelz get up there and he say shit like reading ain't important, dog. A rapper says reading ain't important.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I will say I'm trying to shoot some bail.
Oh my God.
Because I think I pick up what he was putting down.
Like, please.
Because he went with the common sense thing, saying that common sense was more important. Like you said, street smarts, that's reading the room, that's building relationships. Those are extremely important.
Facts.
So I think what he was trying to say was he was really just trying to show how important being able to read the room, having street smarts. He was really saying street smarts is more important than book smarts. That's what I was trying. I think that's what he was trying to say.
Which is true.
I mean, it's. Yeah, I can understand that because relationships are everything, period.
Yeah, you can get somebody who went to a prestigious college, went to grad school, maybe even got their doctorate, and dropped them in a city dolo without having any street smarts or common sense. They're not going to survive, even with all that learning that they have. They might have a good job and everything, but they probably don't know how to shop for themselves. They probably don't know how to use public transit.
They get scammed.
Yeah, all of that shit comes with like street smarts and being outside. So yeah, I agree with you there. Common sense is there, and then studious is there, but to say, hey man,
to throw away reading
is not important is something no one should ever say. That's some slave shit.
Now here's what I thought was interesting. I wanted to see what ChatGPT said.
Okay.
I put this in ChatGPT.
This is interesting.
If you had to choose one,
right,
what's more important, reading or math? What do you think it said?
Math.
It said reading edges out math. If you had to choose one, it's generally more foundational. Reading unlocks all other learning, including math.
Interesting.
To learn math concepts, solve problems, or even understand instructions, you need to be able to read. Communication, reasoning, and accessing information rely heavily on reading. Reading is also essential for everyday tasks, understanding signs, contracts, instructions, medicine labels, job applications, XYZ. But obviously math is still crucial, problem solving, financial literacy, etc. But the short answer is reading.
Nigga can't even read what's on the back of his cereal.
Like he was trying to say, not illiterate though. So then what are we talking about then?
This ain't even a conversation then, because yes. What are you talking about, man?
Y'all let us know, man. Y'all agree with Juelz or ChatGPT?
Yeah, which one is more important to you? Math, reading, or common sense? All right, man. Your man's AB, Jayceon Taylor, a.k.a. The Game.
Yeah.
He is not. He's cut off the feature thing. He ain't talking about that no more. But what he is talking about, he got a brand new Gangsta Grillz coming. It's dropping Friday.
Yep.
They did a little mini trailer to it because what movie doesn't need a trailer was in the quotes.
That's the name of it.
That's the name of it?
Every movie needs a trailer.
That's the name of the Gangsta Grillz?
Yep.
Interesting. AB, do you have expectations for this Game Gangsta Grillz dropping on Friday?
I do. I have high expectations. I'm not gonna lie.
High expectations.
Yeah, his last album I fucked with heavy. That's been about.
Was that Born to Rap?
No.
That wasn't his last one?
What was it? Hold on.
It was one after Born to Rap.
If it was Born to Rap, I fuck with it more than heavy then. But he put out so much shit. We're gonna look that up. But I will say I'm a fan of the newer, later, more recent Gangsta Grillz projects. I think what DJ Drama is doing, whatever his level of involvement in outside of putting drops on the projects, whatever he's doing is working. I like Simba shit. I liked his compilation project. There's a couple of other ones that have come out in the last handful of years I think have worked really well.
Wasn't that last Jeezy, DJ Drama?
That last Jeezy was DJ Drama. And the one before that, the Snowfall, was DJ Drama, and that was banging too. So whatever he's doing or whatever he's locking in or kind of suggesting in the studio, he's winning right now with that formula. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go platinum and people are going to care about it, and I ain't talking about none of that shit. Yeah. I'm just saying the quality of the music has been solid. And it's not the Gangsta Grillz that we're used to. We're used to a couple of jack beats, a couple of originals. These projects have been all original. I'm here for it. I'm a fan of Game, the artist. I'm a fan of Game, the lyricist, the rapper, all of that. So I'm here for this, and I'm here for new music. I think he puts good projects. He knows what he's doing. Mix that with drama. There'll probably be some type of theme. He's talking about every movie needs a trailer. It might be like theatrical. It might be some dope skits on here. I'm here for this, man. Sign me up.
The two names.
Drillmatic was the last one.
Drillmatic, okay, yeah.
Yep.
The two names associated with this project, The Game and DJ Drama, and knowing that they've never worked for each other does set some expectations if you like rap.
For sure.
Like, if you are into this shit and you like ain't chasing trends or TikTok hits, this is going to pique your interest, as it does mine. Because anything that you can say about Game, one thing that you have to include, he a rapping ass nigga.
No, for sure.
So if you get that with somebody like you said, DJ Drama have been cooking.
Yeah.
So I feel like both of them are going to bring their best to the table. I don't know what that is in 2025, but I do think it'll be quality. I think that shit gonna hit in that sense. And I want to hear what Game up to. I want to hear him rap. I want to hear him talk about stuff. And what I really wouldn't mind, I've been saying on this platform for years, if anybody could bring back, which I know they can't do it because of DSPs, but if a nigga could hop on a beat,
a jack beat,
with the exception of Lil Wayne, he one of them niggas that you really might not want on your beat.
Yeah.
So I would love to hear him on some of the top little fire songs that's already hits here in Game rap on there, bringing that trend back. That could be fire's even a little build up for this. He could have dropped a couple songs this week, but I don't know where you put him at. So I guess that's the reason that you can't do that. But yeah, expectations. I'm about a strong 7.5, maybe 8 for this. I want to hear what this sounds like.
I'm definitely here for it. Some of the Gangsta Grillz have stood out in recent memory. The Tyler Call Me If You Get Lost, I thought was really dope. Symbol, Results Take Time. Like we said, the Snowfall, Jeezy. I thought that was dope. He's got some pretty solid projects. I thought his own project, I'm really like that, was solid too. So I'm here for it.
Did we ever get that clips that we were supposed to get?
Nah.
Okay, that never
Nope. Who knows where that's at? Man. Or if we're ever going to get that. And they think we forgot.
Yeah, we forget.
We ain't forgot.
Even though it ain't coming.
Nice try. We haven't forgot. But yeah, no, I'm here for this, man. And the Game, again, he mentioned, this is the only one thing I don't like. He's teasing a Kanye verse because they're doing, what's name part 2? Crack Music 2. Because he never put a verse on the original Crack Music because he claimed that he had quote some fine shit in the car and he went in and said the hook and then ran back outside.
Yeah, Ruby Rose out there.
But then I don't know about back then. Jesus, I hope he had Ruby.
Oh yeah, damn, you're right. What's the other one name?
Damn.
What's the? What's the other girl name he was in the park with? India Love. That's what I was thinking about.
They in the same age
They the
group,
same
dude.
age.
If he was with her in 06, nigga, that's issues, too. But yeah, nah, he said he had to bounce, so he couldn't hop on it. So now he's hopping on it, but he's not really talking about no other feat. That sound like some. I've had his verse for a long time.
I got this old Kanye
Yeah, I got this old ass. I'm not really feeling that. We don't need no more.
I wonder what kind of features you think he got on there. They have
Probably none. Who fucking with Game right now? Honestly, since the Kendrick shit, it feels like niggas ain't really fucking with him.
He had been out there on an island.
Yeah, like especially on the West Coast, it feels like it from over here. Y'all let us know, our left coast people, where's Game at in terms of.
Killer Mike fuck with him. I like to hear him on there.
Him and Killer Mike, that'd be who rap better? Killer Mike or Game? Who rap better? 16. If you got the best 16 from Game and the best 16 from Killer Mike,
it's close, but I'm gonna go Killer Mike. It's close though, cause nah. Cause Game ain't been rapping with niggas like Dre and Big Boy his whole career, and setting that standard for these where my bars gotta be. Like even though Game is cold, he cold like. Over here, Killer Mike cold like.
You talking about something like subject matter? Or,
well, I think both of them do good subject matter, but just like a rapper's rapper.
Okay.
Like I don't think that Game could go do what Killer Mike does with LP. One of the Juelz.
We don't want to hear that though.
The Game couldn't do it if he wanted to.
We don't want it.
That's what I'm saying. Like Game can't do it.
I don't want to hear Killer Mike doing that with LP too. Much less Game.
You got him. He be ripping them. One of the Juelz.
I don't believe it.
Tough. All right, man. Speaking of something that you shouldn't believe, there's a long-awaited album that people are waiting on under the Mass Appeal label AB, who have recently put out. Well, they put De La Soul out. They put a
Mobb
Deep album out.
Yeah,
they
Big
put
L.
Big L album out. Yep. So Mass Appeal been doing their thing this year. They're on a run.
For sure.
And to cap that run off, they are dropping their Nas and DJ Premier album titled Light Years, which comes out on the 12th. AB, are you excited about this album?
Yeah, the 12th is Christmas for New York niggas. Christmas came early for them. They can't wait. They might be in line right now outside of the last Best Buy on Earth.
Refreshing their feeds right every 5 minutes.
Dude, you want to talk about staying up till midnight?
11:59. Hey, yo, son, where that God at? Hey. Where that new God at?
Hey, they playing. Niggas is waiting for this on pins and needles. I'm here for it. I'm not as excited as the Bodega Boys, but I am interested in hearing it. They've been talking about this for what feels like forever. People thought it wasn't gonna never come. They was gonna put this right up there with Detox, right up there with Black Hippie, Down South Hustlers 2. That this was never going to happen. So I'm excited for fans that have been wanting this, because I want to be on that side of that one day. One day I want to look up and see a Black Hippie 13-track album and get excited about this shit. And be like, oh shit, I never thought we was gonna get this. I'm here for that. So the album, I'm definitely tapping in. I'm not staying up until midnight, with all due respect to the legend Nas and DJ Premier. But I am 100% checking in for it Friday morning when I wake up. Absolutely.
Who do you expect more from on this album, Nas or DJ Premier?
Nas.
You expect to be more impressed by Nas?
Yeah. Because I like Premier, but I'm not super deep in the Premier bag. Like, I'm not finna sit here and name you 20 Premier songs. I ain't that deep. But I know I'm a bigger fan of Nas than I am Premier production.
As I say on here all the time, I think Nas is great.
Here come the hate, y'all. The hate is loading.
He's a dope artist, man. One of the best of all time. But also one of the most boringest niggas ever. So it's
He's talking that grown man shit right now, though. He talking that boss talk right now.
He is, but it's just boring coming from him. I can't hold you. Maybe it's just me being biased.
Might be the production.
And DJ Premier's not gonna help. That was getting to my second point. For me,
the
808s and shit ain't there. I'm not a boom bap type of guy unless it's done really soulfully. Like I fuck with some soulful boom bap.
Common and Pete Rock was more soul.
Exactly, something like that. Or even Boldy got a new project out.
That with Nicholas Craven.
2 Left Feet.
Yeah, that shit
Jesus
fire.
Christ.
Yeah.
But that being said, I too, as far as from a hip hop perspective, love to see things like this come around.
Yep.
Culturally celebrated. People gonna be here for it. It's gonna be talked about. Nas, one of our legends, still doing his thing. Hopefully it motivates Jay-Z and other legends to get back in a bag and do one of these albums. I just want to hear more niggas like Nas rap that care and love for it like he do. So I'm glad this is happening.
For sure.
But as far as my long-awaited or my expectations for it, I'll get around to listen to it.
If this was Jay and DJ Premier,
I would be pressing play at 12. And that is what would be happening. I would be pressing play at 12.
That's just because you're a bigger fan of Jay.
Facts. Jay more entertaining than me.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I am interested to hear what this sound like, though.
Okay.
Next up, man, flipping the script just a smidge. Thought this was interesting. Your man, Ray J.
You got to talk about the savant, Ray J.
Right, exactly. The idiot savant, Ray J. He says that his erratic streaming behavior is done on purpose to boost visibility. Seems to be working. He got us talking about him for the first time in this show's history.
That's not true.
We talked about, the Breakfast Club.
He one of our best episodes.
Yeah, that's true.
The rant.
That's true. The second time in On Deck history we're talking about Ray J. That is a fact. My question is that a smart play for him to admit this to stay relevant, or is it corny?
This is cornball behavior. Especially because your ex-wife / divorced wife or whatever it may be is in the mix with this, and your kid is in this. Like, because we talking about him getting into the scuffle and pulling the gun and all of that, right?
Yeah. He's saying this on purpose, bro.
But it comes to a point as to how crazy are you trying to look out here, bro? And what if your wife's like, okay, what if y'all are on the same page? This is skit-like, and she's agreeing to it, but then you piss her off. And then all of this is on footage, and she go to the judge, be like, I don't know what he's talking about. This is real. Yeah. He's like, oh, no, we had an agreement. No. She be like, no, we didn't. Give me my child, full custody. And increase the child support. No, you can't play around like he was playing around, especially with her talking about, he pulled the strap on us. Yes, he wouldn't let me leave. He pulled a strap on my boyfriend. Like, this is insane. This is insane to do. But to your point, I was listening to Joe Budden, and Joe said Ray J called him. He was like, come on, let's beef, bro, just for the looks.
See?
And Joe was like, nigga, is you crazy? Like, with what I'm trying, like, no, it don't, that doesn't make any sense for me. Yeah. But for Ray J to get this visibility, it does make sense.
100%.
If you in the visibility, because Ray J, from what I see, he has things that he's done and can do to be continuously successful where you ain't got to be in the limelight.
No, he has to do this.
He got like TV shows and shit, though, right?
Yeah, reality shows.
But go do that shit over there. Don't do it on no stream.
It's the same shit.
Man, shit crazy. Well, okay, it could be the same shit. So what? I'm running up my numbers there to get another check from Twitch? Just go to Zeus, nigga, where you already been there and get a check from there and do a show.
You still got to have eyes.
That way I never got to see it or hear it or talk about it because it's stored over there on fucking in the boonies at Zeus, some shit that I'll never come across. But now the mainstream media talking about it, TMZ pick it up, Joe Budden talking about it, we talking about it. Like, I wouldn't want my name out here, especially when my child's involved in no shit. Like, I don't care if it's COE or what.
I mean, but yeah, he's trying to get to the bag. Yeah. And he's trying to get to the bag for his kids, I'm assuming.
You sound insane.
But no, I'm not justifying. I'm saying this is, Eazy-E said this in the 90s, dude. All publicity is good publicity. And that's essentially what he's saying and trying to pull off. And we've seen this done a million times. Pac did the same shit. 50 does it every day. He's been doing it for the last 20 years. All
that shit was lame when they did it, too, though.
No, we didn't say Pac was lame.
Except for Pac. Sorry. Get a pass. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody. It's just except for Pac. That's one exception.
Pac definitely an exception to the rule.
That's the one exception to the rule. I'm sorry. Just is
now, 50 pulled it off, too, until he got old.
You call 50 the police.
That's because he is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas
he's on their payroll, dude.
So that's not beneficial to him for niggas to think that he the police?
No, it's just me. Y'all haven't seen the light yet. I'm waiting on y'all to catch up. But for Ray J, listen, what he gonna do? Put out an album to get attention?
He can.
No, he can't.
Brandy's his sister. He can pay a writing team.
He can open up. He can open for her. That's it. And he's gonna be on a bill as Brandy's sister is the opening. I mean, Brandy's brother is the opening act.
Well, that's hilarious. One, two. Like they was talking about with music, he wouldn't put out an album because he'd lose money. Cameron been saying this for a while. Like,
exactly.
So he's like, the money I'm gonna spend on an album to make it good and for me to get a return on it, and y'all niggas only gonna listen to it for a week.
You better win a Grammy off of it.
Yeah, because that's what people do now. Unless you're the Clips or you like make a really good album, which you're right. Ray J probably can't make.
No.
But stay over there in the whatever lane that you in.
That ain't where the money is.
Crossing over with, like, these are kids that do streaming and are good at it. I don't know no adults that are popular streamers. Maybe I don't know how old Ben the Don is, but he probably would be like one of the older people. Everybody else,
you can't tell. He's clearly skewing to
exactly. He leads into a younger crowd, and they like him.
Yeah, for sure.
So
he funny though.
Ben the Don funny as hell.
He funny.
I watched one of his streams. He came down. He was down here and
with Belly Gang.
With Belly Gang Daddy, man. That shit was
I ain't gonna lie,
bro. That shit was hilarious.
That was comedy, bro.
Man, and
shit was funny.
That shit was funny as hell.
He said he had his chat. He said, "I'll snatch that little shit." Yo, Belly Gang Dad is hilarious, dude.
And that shit was real. That was not an act, bro. That was funny as hell. So for people,
so Ray J finna copy that. He see Ben the Don winning.
You think Ray J funnier than Ben the Don?
Ray J funny though.
Ray J is.
We're laughing at Ray J. I don't know if it's on purpose or what. Like, he's not stand-up comedian funny, but he's laugh at because he just did some goofy shit funny.
So the Ray J show, would you watch that? You'll tune in.
I am staying far away from that, but more people would tune in and listen to the Ray J LP, the Ray J Gangsta Grill. Somebody want to hear that shit.
Nobody want to hear that. He got mad the other week because somebody wouldn't let him come on stage and sing. He said that
that's to stay relevant, though, bro. He doing the Soulja Boy shit.
Bro. It was a show in the DMV, and it was Mario who just dropped an album. Who knew?
Mario can bring Ray J on stage. I ain't gonna lie.
Not if he just dropped an album. Like why? Like so. This is the
Mario can bring.
Here's the funny part about it. It was Mario and Wale, your man. Wale just dropped an album. Mario just dropped an album.
For sure.
He said they invited him, and he went, and he thought an invitation meant, "Oh, come bust down like 5-6 minutes on my set." The nigga said he asked what made him mad. This nigga said he asked Mario to get like 5 minutes, and Mario said, "Let me think about it, bro." And said, "I get back to you." Hey, I ought to beat Mario up, man. You can't turn me down if I'm Ray J, man, for 5 or 6 minutes, bro. Like, come on with that mic, man. I went out on stage anyway. Fuck that.
Invite me to be in general admission.
Now, he was standing to the side of the stage.
Okay.
But that's what he was saying. He said, he's like, you don't have me he said, I'm Ray J, nigga. You don't have me standing to the side. Like, yeah, we do. I would have deboed Mario, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Mario would have worked with Ray J.
Probably was drunk. He gonna kill him. Hey man, content over everything. That shit would have went viral. You trying to take the mic from Mario and getting worked out there? Yeah, that would have went viral.
Oh shit, what's next, man?
All right, man. Next we got there are new details for your man's Turk removal from the Cash Money tour. After seeing these details, AB, do you look at the situation differently?
I slick do. It looks like the beef between him and BG was a slick overplayed. And he is saying that the tour, according to documents, the tour was losing a lot of money. It wasn't making as much as the promoters thought it would. And so that's what prompted them to come to Turk to take less money. When he kind of refused, that the story was thrown out there that he kind of left because of him and BG weren't getting along. And that really was kind of like some bullshit. It really didn't have nothing to do with nothing. It was really more because they got ahead of their skis.
Facts.
And they have emails to prove this, so this isn't kind of like him just talking like with 2020 vision. He's got emails and documents that show like, hey, bro, man, these ain't selling like we thought. Our bad, can we da-da-da-da? And then like when he was like, no, it was like, man, this nigga Turk beefing with BG, man, we got to get you got to get him off the stage. So this does make me look at it a little bit differently because there was some rumblings of him taking a pay cut. We already kind of knew that part, but we didn't really know the reason why. And so if the reason why is they just weren't selling enough or they kind of maybe the promoter didn't know what they were doing or they're not good at their job, then it does make me look a little differently. And I understand Turk for being like, bro, I'm not taking less money because you're not good at your job. So I respect it.
That's where my change of opinion comes in it too. You can't come to me. I don't care if I am the Ringo Starr of the Beatles. Like if I'm the last man on the totem pole, you're not coming to me. I don't care because I'm a part of the Hot Boys. Be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna give Juvie this. I'm gonna give Dude this. I'm gonna give.
And I signed off
this.
On whatever it was. Yeah, we done both signed off.
We all both signed off on it. You come back to me like I need you to take a pay cut. Absolutely not. I can see why he was that upset now. Versus when we first heard it was like, well, you Turk, bro. Like if it's established in the beginning that I'm looking at you as less than, so you got to take less money. That's fine, and it's less offensive because we already had this conversation in negotiations. Yeah. But if we on tour and you, like you said, not doing your job, not good at your job, and you coming to me and say, hey, man, I'm going in your pocket, taking off your family table, nah, bro, now I see why he went on the radio station when he was in the Ville.
Yep.
With that being said, this tour is really struggling. They had a date last weekend. Did you see this?
No, what happened?
They had a date, and Juvenile and BG were the only two people there.
Oh, I did hear about that.
At a Cash Money reunion tour.
Yeah, and they promoted with people on the bill, too.
I want my money back.
Of course.
I want my money back. I don't care. Just give me my money
Where's
back.
Big Timers?
And like you gotta have at least 3 to 4 people for it to be a reunion. You can't. You're not selling me a BG and Juvie concert. No disrespect to them, because I go to a BG and Juvie concert, but I wouldn't go thinking it was a Hot Boys reunion concert, and them the only two gonna be there. So obviously they still going through it because Turk still ain't rejoined.
Yeah, he signed a 10-show deal in March.
I wonder how much it. And what was they trying to get him to?
That we don't know. The numbers we don't know. But I am very curious to know what type of pay cut, like what percentage pay cut are we talking? We talking 10%? We talking 50%? That plays into consideration, because at the end of the day, you'd rather have 80% of a bag than you go home and now you have 0.
10-show deal. Would you assume that they're giving them at least $10K?
They got to.
So that's $100,000.
It got to be more than that. A person, $10K per show? No fucking. They were doing pretty decent sized play. They weren't doing clubs.
We're talking about Turk. let's center the baseline here.
Nigga, they wasn't doing Applebee's like Lil TJ, dude. They were doing real places.
So you think Turk can go on a 10-city tour and make $100K?
All cumulatively?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The Hot Boys tour?
No. I'm talking
about
Turk.
himself?
Yes.
Oh, fuck no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
So
he would be the draw in that situation. In this, he's not the draw.
I might get back on the other side of it now. Like now what you're doing is turning up and fucking up a $100K bag. It's okay that you upset about it.
What if it was originally 200?
You want nothing or you want 200? I mean 100.
No, I want 200. I want what I signed off on.
Would you leave on nothing though? You Turk though.
But if they breach the contract, he got a lawsuit that's gonna be worth more than that. He got a lawsuit that's worth more, because he said they breached the contract. He said that you're supposed to get like X amount of days notice and this, that, and the third, and none of that shit happened.
That's gonna cost him more money than he gonna make.
That's why you sue for $10 million.
He gonna have to get a lawyer
and sell it at $300,000.
But that's the thing about this. He gonna have to get a lawyer. Whoever this promoter is obviously isn't good at their job. Yeah. Once it's the settlement against him, they gonna file bankruptcy, and now they ain't gotta pay you.
That's true.
So
you're gonna be chasing that.
They gonna start another LLC. We talking about a 6-7 year process. Give me my $100,000, bro, and I'm gonna talk bad about y'all when I get through.
Know your worth, kings.
Get out of here.
Don't settle for that shit.
Give me my $100,000, man. Fuck that.
Next up, man, your man's Ja Rule was at a Brandy and Monica concert, chilling, minding his own business, and allegedly some goons tried to snuff him, tried to get the best of him. I know Max B's name was tied to this. Max B was like, nigga, do not.
I just got out.
Listen, I still smell like a bottom bunk, dude. Do not put my name in none of this shit.
Nothing to do with this, cuz.
There was some loose video footage. It was kind of grainy and dark, but whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Ja Rule took to Instagram and was like, man, look, bro, some niggas tried me. Nothing happened. It's not that deep. But he said, quote, he had issue with how hip-hop concerts are secured. He said, quote, I want to address how hip-hop concerts and white concerts are policed and secured. If Bruce Springsteen was at the motherfucking concert and got attacked in the back, do you think the assailants could make it out of the building without getting arrested or something happening? This is how they do at black shows, business as usual. Does he have a fair point about the way black artists are policed versus their counterparts?
This is nasty. First of all, you're not Bruce Springsteen, because Bruce would have had his own fucking security because he's that big of an artist. Do you think people are getting close to Bruce Springsteen, dude? Come on, bro. Like, so if that's the kind of protection you want, then you got to pay for it. You can't depend on the venue to do that. Now, because hip-hop shows are probably charged more to insure.
They are.
There may be a lack of security that's not at that white show.
Yeah.
But to turn it to that issue, which is an issue that you could have addressed your 25 to 30 years of being in the hip-hop game, but now you wait and say, once you get hit in the mouth backstage, oh, this is a problem in our community. No, nigga, this is a you problem. Don't drag all of us in this. You should have had better security. Don't go blaming the venue. Watch how you move around. That's simple, bro. Like I don't try to bring everybody into this. Is a we got caught type thing. Hey man, come on out, bro. They called us, man. Damn, I know you hadn't, and they was from the league, but come on out. No, bro. Hire better security. And don't go lie about it. He try to lie, go online talking about, oh, nothing happened to me. Do the little laughing face. Ain't no bruises. Nah, nigga, you got beat up, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Now you got beat up.
Hey, that's what touched that day. Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. He finna come over here with the lawsuits.
Allegedly. But yeah, man, it's on you, not him.
Listen, Ja Rule has sold over 30 million records worldwide.
How many Bruce Springsteen sold? Let's look. Let me look up that.
Any artist who has sold $30 million gets a certain level of treatment, or at least they should. So I get it. Fire Festival and all this extra shit that's happened since he was popular. 50, pretty much ending his career. I get it. He's a punchline now, but 30 million records sold is 30 million records sold. Especially in a game where not many people, most people are here today, going tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So this is part of the issue. We don't treat, and this is why rock and roll people get to perform and do all this shit until the end of time, because they're cherished the same way the entire time. Again, if they're popular and all that good shit. We're so quick to move on and go jump to the next trend and can't wait that we're not looking at these people or hip hop acts the same. It's getting better now with like LL, and we just talking about Nas.
We just spent the segment talking about Nas, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying Ja Rule has sold more than Nas.
Do you think Nas can hit in the face next, though?
Hey, you never know. I don't know.
He's not. Nas.
Why not?
But one, he got more money and got better security. That's one. That's
That's
there.
on the venue, man.
And then for Ja Rule,
if I'm at MSG, bro, security needs to be on deck.
Bruce Springsteen, who he compared himself to, has sold 150 million records.
He didn't compare himself to Bruce Springsteen.
He said if it was Bruce Springsteen, that's a comparison. Now, what I'm telling him and you is if you said, like, act like a nigga that sold 30 million records did.
He was backstage chilling, watching Monica and Brandy perform The Boy's Mind.
He wasn't backstage with the right people. If people walked up on you, like, getting snuffed.
He should be good in New York.
No, 50's from New York. What are we talking about? Getting snuffed at 50 plus because you're not aware of the niggas that's in there moving. Like, I don't understand what he thought was supposed to happen or gonna happen. You Ja Rule, do everybody don't like you. You're not Jay-Z. Like, if Jay-Z said you think, did this happen to Jay-Z and he said it about Bruce Springsteen, I would see what he said. You're Jay-Z. But you're talking about somebody who sold 130 million records and you sold 30, which ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Exactly.
But it's on you to secure yourself when you outside and keep your head on the swivel and pay attention to your surroundings. Just so you, Ja Rule.
So Juelz got the. So you need to listen to Juelz and have street smarts and ignore reading and math. They can know your environment when you're at a Brandy show.
And he got to understand where, like you said, part of the point that you were going down. We don't look at Ja Rule, even though we maybe
he's a punchline at this point.
So you got to understand that when you outside. And somebody want to go to the internet and tell everybody on Instagram or TikTok that they snuffed Ja Rule. Like, people go through the Joe Budden got snuffed in the strip club and at a restaurant. But granted,
that was a long time ago too.
Not the strip club shit.
Oh, okay. Oh no, not that one.
Yeah, but and granted, it wasn't at a hip hop show, which is what he's trying to put this on. My point is, there are certain artists and people who just have. People feel like they can fuck with them or want to fuck with them to go out because, like you said, they're highly regarded. Bruce Springsteen is highly regarded. Jay-Z is highly regarded. Nas is highly regarded.
Who isn't highly regarded in pop, country, and anything other than hip hop, bro? Like, let's be honest.
I don't know if I follow the culture enough, though.
But I'm sure it's not happening, bro. Their fans, if you don't fuck with Bruce Springsteen, you just don't fuck with him. You're not be like, hey, that nigga go. What? Nobody's doing that, too. If you don't fuck with him, you're like, yeah, I'm good. That's the difference. It's a different level when it comes to hip hop. It's always been that way. And you just said it too. When it comes to like insurance and stuff, that shit is higher. I had someone tell me I was trying to plan an event, and they told me don't say it's got something to do with rap.
Yeah, no hip hop.
Like, say it, call it, put it entertainment, call it something else. Say comedy, say this, that, and the third. But if you say hip hop, they're gonna charge you more.
Facts.
This is why you could argue.
And that's true. You say people that don't mess with Bruce Springsteen. I don't think a lot of people have enemies as petty as 50.
I mean, yeah,
I'm saying? So
that's true. He's top of the hill.
He's one of the pettiest niggas alive.
For sure.
And he probably could get Ja Rule snuffed backstage. So start in your own backyard, nigga. Don't try to blame all the hip hop shows.
Protect Ja Rule at all costs. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man. Before we get into these wins and these losses, AB, Apple Music made an announcement saying, "Oh God, Drake is the most streamed artist."
That's crazy.
But
now we can stop right there.
No,
Drake is the most streamed artist on the platform. Period.
There's a but, comma,
okay.
Semicolon, whatever the little 3 dot thing is, ellipses or whatever the fuck it's called.
What?
Ellipsis. There we go.
Come on, Juelz. God damn.
He would be so proud of me right now. So, in addition to him being the most streamed artist, Kendrick Lamar has 4 of the top 5 streaming songs. Does this make any sense to you, AB?
Yeah, this is interesting. So, he has 4 of the top 5 hip hop stream songs, but he also has
Drake was the most hip hop streamed artist.
No, he was the most streamed artist. Period.
Okay, so
any genre.
So where are his songs in the hip hop category?
If you look at the top 25 songs in any category, Luther is number 2. Not Like Us is number 4. TV Off is 11. And Squabble Up is 22. So that's what, 4 in the top 25? Drake has 1 in the top 25. He has No Kia, it's number 13.
Okay.
I don't know how, I haven't seen the rest of this list, but in order for this to make sense, Drake would have to have 79 of the next 80. Because I get it from his catalog is deeper. He's put out more music than Kendrick. I'm using Kendrick as the example because that's what's part of the promo. The promo that you're seeing online is, oh, Kendrick has the most streamed songs on da-da-da. Oh, Drake is the most streamed artist. So that's why I'm bringing this up. And shout out to my guy, Jay Red. He was like, yo, do you think they're throwing this out here to create more...
Revitalize the beef.
Yeah, to try to... And not for them too, but I'm saying for content purposes. And it feels like, because I don't understand the math if he has 1 song in the top 25, but he's the most streamed artist. That does not make sense to me at all. So if it makes sense to you... Let me know. And again, I'd probably have to see the rest of the list because there are a lot of songs out here.
There's a Jay-Z line of everything. You want my old shit, go listen to my old albums. Is that what's going on here?
I mean, clearly, because he only dropped 1 project this year.
So a lot of old Drake has been listening to. I do think there's a seed there that you say in the sense of the music industry was so hot, especially hip-hop, when Drake and Kendrick beef was going on.
For sure.
And they've been trying to rekindle that, get back in
a lot of people ate off it.
It's just
podcasts got started off of
and
it.
ended. They've ended now.
Exactly.
Because of that. But it's just not there anymore. I don't think the people's appetite was satisfied of that. Maybe you give it a couple of years and you try to go back that route with some big hip-hop beef, but that right there is dead. And I feel like you hit the nail on the head, or at least planted a real good seed in the sense of they're doing this shit for people to continue to talk about Drake versus Kendrick. Yeah. This numbers don't make, this makes no sense at all. Yeah. Unless it's just all old shit. And then if that's the case, who cares? Like, why? We know people listen to old Drake albums. I expect, even after this, I expect Drake to be the #1 streamed artist.
Do you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Even having that, he hasn't dropped this. He only dropped 1 project this year. And didn't drop the year before.
And my response to that is, why wouldn't he be? Like, he got more hits, probably than any other artist on streaming.
No, it ain't no problem. Let's be clear.
He may have more.
It ain't probably.
He may have the most amount of hits, and then you got to think of the party music, all of this stuff that people run the streams up or listen to it over and over again. It's Drake shit. So yeah, I'm not surprised that he'd be the most streamed artist, or that Kendrick would have 4 of the 5 songs. I'm surprised it's a headline that they put them together and I try to rekindle the beef shit.
So what I'm gathering is you think Drake is the most replayable rapper of all time?
No,
that's what I'm taking from this
He makes music for pop people, and pop people listen to it repetitively.
No, we ain't doing that now. Listen.
I'm gonna pull a Ja Rule.
Level shit.
If it was rap, pull some Ja Rule shit.
No, but these numbers don't make sense, and it does seem fishy. I would need to see the full list, though. That means he'd have to have 70% of the top 1,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd have to, because other than that, it doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
How long before they let this shit die? This Drake and Kendrick shit.
They might be tied together. How long was Jay and Nas tied together for that shit?
Jay and Nas probably still tied together, huh?
Not nowhere near.
There's not nowhere near what it was, but there's still a conspiracy out there that every time Nas dropped, Jay tried to drop.
That's true.
Something.
That's true. That's a good point.
And that's to this day.
That's a good point.
50 and Ja. Shit, we still don't know if Game and 50 cool.
And the
Nicki and Cardi.
And the Jay and the Nas, the casino shit, niggas brought up the. It's always, but it's nowhere near as prevalent as this though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't. That's a really good question.
This still kind of fresh.
Yeah.
Let's get to these wins and these losses. Y'all let us know. Somebody down there that got insight. Hey, if you work for Apple, let us know how they came up with it. Or if you work for any streaming platform, I need a theory on how they came up with this determination that Drake is the #1 streamed artist, but we got one song in the top 25. I don't get it. And hasn't put out one project this year. It's weird. Wins and losses. The actor who played Biggie, Jamal Woodard, was on video performing as Biggie at a venue. This is a win or a loss.
Shout out Jamal, man. We had the same barber, man, when he lived down here.
What?
Yeah. Fresh used to cut his hair. Fresh used to cut his hair.
Did you meet him in there too?
He was in there a couple times. We damn near had the same day. Like, we were running there all the time.
That's funny as shit.
Cool, brother.
Shout out to Gravy, man.
But this is an L. I mean, if the check there, I guess you got to grab it. What, you going to turn it away?
Yes. What are you talking about? What kind of check are we talking, dude?
I mean, it's a Ray J check. This is Ray J's mindset. This straight out the school of Ray J, content over everything. Somebody hit you up, be like, hey, man, I got $3,500 for you to come be Biggie. Gotta take the 35.
Because he's typecast as I can only play Biggie. Because he's played Biggie more than once.
No, you know he in Tubi movies. He big on the Tubi pause.
There's no such thing as big in Tubi, dude. That's an oxymoron.
You're a Tubi superstar.
No fucking way, dude.
What's that deal? Who had the deal with Netflix? He got the same deal with Tubi.
No way. He got the Dave Chappelle Tubi.
Yeah, he got like 5 or 6 joints on Tubi.
Then he really don't need the bag, dude.
I mean, it's Tubi though. Let's not get
carried away.
Still need them little $3,500 on the weekend, man. Because I'm assuming getting at least $2,500 to $3,500.
I gotta see what the bag was.
But that's what problem was. That's an L for you because you just made me think of this. He was a rapper.
Yeah, right.
His rap name was Gravy.
For sure.
And he's performing another nigga's song.
That's the L. That you're more known as another rapper than as yourself as a rapper. That's a problem.
I can't believe people pay to go see this.
It had to be some impromptu shit. I refuse to believe like this was a actual. This is worse than like the niggas that look like Drake performing, like getting bookings. Yeah,
shit. It's nasty. It's nastier if it was impromptu when he was in the crowd. And they were like, "Did you play Biggie?" And the nigga was like, "Hey, bro, we finna queue up One More Chance, Hypnotize, and Notorious Thugs, and we want you to come up here, just grab the mic and like, if you notice something, what the fuck are we talking about?" That's insane.
Next up, man, your boy 50 Cent. He executive produced a docuseries about Diddy. It comes out today as on Netflix. He said he was gonna do it, and he did it. Are you here for the docuseries on Puff? Executive produced by 50.
I am all over the Puff news, bro. I'm good. Well, not all over it in the sense of wanting to hear about it, but I'm past it. It doesn't matter to me. I feel like we know as much as we're gonna know. I feel like 50 Cent is coming to be more salacious than anything. I don't really need a salacious doc about this no more. All the salacious stuff has came out.
Yeah, sure.
So there's nothing new in this documentary, I wouldn't assume. So I'm not running here to do it. So I would say, I want to preface and say that, but it's still a W for 50 in his media empire. Like, he's doing it all.
It's a W for him and his police resume.
What is this?
He's definitely going to get the Rolex after 30 years.
He's in jail. Ain't no more charges coming up from this doc.
This was a part of it, dude. They're going to reopen the case just like they did R. Kelly.
Yeah, with groundbreaking news in here.
Man, this
should be the pettest nigga ever for that.
This is grade A police work.
You think you finna get out in 3 years? 50 drop. It's in the ad 15.
Yes.
He gonna have 50 killed if it happens. You gotta go and knock him off, bro. Stop been playing my name forever. And did you see what 50 said? There wasn't no animosity between them. Puff just said some quote unquote fruity shit to him, and he ain't like
that's bullshit, dude. They just want to any opportunity he gets to call Puff a fruitcake, he's gonna do it. He just made all of that up, what you just said, dude. He just said some fruity shit to me. Okay, bro. Like,
you would be over that by now.
Man,
you would think.
Why are you? Don't you got a whole shit in Shreveport? You got a whole network of shit, dude. What are we talking about? Dude, crazy.
You here for that new power before we move on?
Fuck, what?
You ain't here for the end
New power? Yeah. What is that?
The origin of Ghost and Tommy and Kanan.
Are they in it?
Yes, younger versions of themselves, and how they got to be Ghost.
I'm cool.
How they got to be Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan.
No, and no. I don't want to know any of that.
Yeah, you gotta wrap this up.
Bro,
You gotta wrap
bro.
this shit up, man. We don't want to see no more of this shit, bro. Finish raising Kanan and get out of the paint, bro.
Create something new, bro. So with. Last one. Joe Budden says that podcasting will be done in 6 months. Oh, if y'all want to see that Puff thing, it's called Sean Combs' The Reckoning.
The Reckoning.
Have fun with that. Yeah, Joe Budden's quote about podcasting being smoked in 6 months.
This is interesting. This came after one of the people that work with Joe that started their own podcast and Need to Know. Good content. Announced that they were quitting. Elliot Wilson and DJ Head also announced that their podcast was over with. And Joe made some interesting statements in which he was like, he sees that a lot of podcasts are going to be falling off the map that aren't big podcasts, established name, in the next 6 months to 2 years. And he just said the money's not there, the run is dried up, the companies have the analytics, and they're not going to be giving out bags to people anymore. And when he say companies, he's talking about Spotify, YouTube, Netflix. You won't see that Joe Rogan gets $250 million or more. People will still be able to eat. If you got an established fan base, you can still do shows, you can still sell ads. He's just saying on the level that we saw, Barack got a podcast.
There's a renaissance going on.
And this person got a podcast. And they got $20 million for their podcast. He said it's never going to happen again, and that's going to get a lot of people out of the paint. But what he did say that was positive, people are now that are starting or that have legacy brands like we do, like Dead End does, they now know where to get the money from versus when you first started and you was doing it for the love. You know how to.
There's a blueprint.
If you want to do it this way, take the boom, 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 and you can make money from it. But that's going to take a lot of time from people who don't have experience in it and for people who don't have chemistry in it and just trying to make something work. A lot of them going to stop doing it versus people who have the experience, have something that can work already, just putting the blueprint together. So I thought it was a very interesting conversation he was having. Y'all checked it out on his last episode. And Ak, first time you probably ever heard this here, said something very prevalent to it in the sense of what he thought in comparison to what Joe thought. So y'all can check that out, the clips online. But it was very interesting to hear a younger person think of it that's in content and an older person think of it that's in content. Two totally different spaces as far as podcasting and streaming and what Ak thought about and what Joe thought about it. So this was good to hear, especially for people like us or people that enjoy this stuff and may see shifts in content over the next 6 months.
Yeah, this was an L. First off, people have been dropping out of podcasting, bro. We just talked about it with T.I.'s podcast, how that's gone. We talked about it with Royce and Lupe, that's gone. There have been 100. You're not. Hindsight is 2020, dude. You're not telling us anything we don't already know. Only the strong will survive. Okay, cool. That's every industry ever. Like, great, dude. Like, what are we talking about? I will say that I like that he said that people need to be more cognizant and more aware that you can have 50 or 60,000 subscribers and do very well. You don't
make a living off it.
You don't need to think that you need 50, 60 million.
No.
So that's a good way to frame it. He said you just need to know where to get the money from and not sell to the bigger companies because then you're building them up. Okay, but people have been dropping out. Bro, podcast was the new mixtape 5 years ago.
That's a good point. And Ak spoke to that, too. And Ak was speaking to...
He got that from me.
That's funny. But no, what he said was he don't think that podcasting is as big of an industry as everybody thought it was.
Yeah, that's fair.
He was like,
it's content.
Yeah, he said, take a look. Exactly. He said it's content versus podcast.
Yeah.
You can't be just a podcast.
Yeah.
That has to be one space for your content. You also need to do other things where people get to see you. And he said the reason he spoke to it, he's like, the boom for podcasting was maybe 5 years.
Right.
Any other boom of a successful industry, like look at radio or any successful industry, that boom lasts for a while.
Yeah.
And that's what he spoke to. I thought that was a good point, too.
That was a good point for sure, man. Let's go to On Decker of the Week. Shout out to Kaori the Okapi.
Shout out Kaori, man.
I hope I got that right.
Yeah, that's right, Kaori.
Bet. He said, if I go to SeaWorld, I go in expecting to be entertained, which is why I would see Fat Joe performing there as a bonus. When I go to a restaurant, I expect to have good food and not be bothered. So I'd rather eat in the car than eat at Applebee's. Shout out to Big Rich Town from No More Half Measures.
That's funny, man. Shout out to Rich, man.
Shout out to Art is Life 92. He said, so when was the last time y'all heard Wow, That's Crazy for Lauren 2 or The Gifted? That's some of my favorite Wale albums. His production was immensely better the last two albums. This may be his best album to date. How do y'all feel about Kendrick's Mr. Morale project?
That's Wale Burner.
This new Wale fire, though. Like, that shit, it sounds better every time I listen to it. I ain't even gonna front. I don't know about the Forlorn 2 and Wow, That's Crazy. Those were solid. But The Gifted is fire. What you think about Mr. Morale? Were you fucking with that?
It hasn't aged well. It's a very heavy, like...
The replay value is definitely not the highest.
When you first listening to it, you're like, oh, this is introspective, and oh, he's in his grown man bag. But once you have processed that part, it's like, bro, I don't want to hear about you. I'm not your therapist, bro. I don't want to hear this. Like, so, yeah, it ain't aged well.
Yeah, so Kendrick is overrated is what you're saying. That's what's up. I get it. Child Slider Designer, quick question. Are people ignoring this amazing Bodie James album? Because it's his 9th album in 1 year, or is it because it seems pointless to keep complimenting consistency? Ooh, that's a bar right there. Because Nicholas Craven was making beats like The Rent Was Due and Bodie rapping like he still had a point to prove. You alluded to that earlier.
All of those are facts.
Yeah, that shit fire.
But what people with Bodie, you gotta understand that's not for everybody. Like that monotone flow, and I think that's why people are not talking about it.
That's true.
Like niggas that like that love it, but if you putting somebody new on Bodie James, they're like, bro, like just like with Larry June.
Yeah,
like, bro, why does it sound like this? So
it's neat. Yeah. Bodie needs to do the same way Larry June did a collab with 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
and people who were more on 2 Chainz heard him. It was like, oh, okay. It's like a little warm up.
Facts.
Bodie needs to do that with somebody that you wouldn't necessarily maybe think he would.
Who would you put it with? You got it off the top of your head?
Hell nah. But it had to be somebody a little more, a unique style, but would still fit. So you can't go like Currency, because that's still kind of similar lane. It had to be somebody that can do it, though. I don't know.
That's a good one. Who y'all think Bodie should do a collab tape with?
If y'all even know who he is, because apparently nobody's checking for it. Jeez. But it is fire, though. Last one real quick. Shout out to Cold Chillin'. If I was at Applebee's and there was some damn rap show, would I be mad? No, because it's damn Applebee's. I'm sure his performance and music was just as low quality as the food.
That's a really, really good point. That is a fantastic point.
Oh, what you got to put me on?
What do I have to put you on? Netflix new show, The Beast Inside Me.
I heard that was fire.
It is great ending.
The trailer looked mid though. I ain't gonna.
Trailer does not do it any justice. Okay. And did you watch Homeland?
Yeah, season 1.
Do you like that actress?
Claire Danes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm deep out here. Hey, you hear that out the dome? How I am with this shit?
If you like her,
yeah, I fuck with her.
It's cool, but she can be irritating. She one of them actors that always got the same face. Like, bitch, why is it always something wrong?
Damn,
like she always look concerned. Like she could be at the grocery store buying cereal. It's like the last thing she could ever do in life. Like, bro, relax. But once you get past that, man, the guy that's the villain in here is amazing, a great job. I sold it all the way through. But yeah, if y'all get a chance, check out The Beast Inside of Me.
Shout out to Homeland. That was one of the dopest season ones.
That first season is hard.
And the second season was...
Fell off a cliff.
Oh, my God.
Did you see the third?
No.
Oh, my God.
That was one of the steepest fall-offs I can remember. I'm putting you on some music. Shout out to the Bodie James, Nicholas Craven. It's called Criminally Attached. If y'all want to check that out, we've been talking about it. But Reason, formerly of TDE, dropped his best project since he's left the label. Everything in My Soul Blue it's a little 7-piece. This is the lane he need to be in right here. He need to stay right here.
I gotta listen to that.
It's fire. Shout out to Twin. He threw this in the chat. I didn't even know it came
That's
out.
That's why I scrolled past it.
I can understand.
M Extra put it in.
Yeah, M Extra. I can understand the temptation to scroll past an M Extra suggestion.
Yeah.
But this is strong. There's a song called Idols and Rivals. And I can't tell you the last time I heard a verse from somebody who I didn't know and was like, who the fuck is this? I got to go look this person up. Yes.
What's his name?
Somebody named Kai Cash. I have no idea who that is, with all due respect, but he slaughtered that Idols and Rivals song. I had to go look dude up and find some music, dude. I was like, dude, he killed that. So y'all check out that Reason project. It's super dope. Anything else before we get out of here?
That's it, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We'll get that holiday schedule over to you, let you know what we're doing for New Year's and Christmas, and we'll update you on our next appearance on Dead End as well, so y'all stay tapped in for that. We appreciate y'all.
And if we do skip a week because it's a holiday, make sure you tap into the streaming feeds on iTunes and Spotify because we could put some throwback episodes up there. Yep. The last one we did was Thanksgiving 2017. So if y'all want to know what we sound like in 2017, go tap into that throwback episode from last week. Facts. Don't hold us to none of the politically incorrect shit we most definitely probably said on there.
This is back when it was the Wild Wild West.
Facts. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.